What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, world? It's your boy Amp Dog with another episode of Politicking. Want to thank everybody for tuning in, showing your love, and make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Big Amp Dog says, what the deal? And today, we got a crazy story covering this dude, Danielle Drayton, 31 years old. He's accused of murdering a Queens nurse after they had met on Tinder and had a date. That's why this title of this video is going to be called Tinder Date from Hell. Yeah, he's a sick individual. And I don't mean sick like we going to try to get him an excuse like he's not competent enough to face his actions and responsibilities and consequences. I really think that we should bypass the whole legal justice system and just send him straight to that place that rhymes with jail, but just hot as hell. But anyway, this dude, Drayton, is charged with beating and strangling a 29-year-old nurse in her home back in July 2018. So this happened a few years ago. Now, he was basically he was found in LA. After investigation, I don't know how they were able to find this guy in LA out of all places, but they say something like this dude beat and strangled her, killed her, took her banking credit cards, and bought him a plane ticket. Then from investigations findings, they find the vehicle that he used to flee that scene of that murder to the actual airport. I'm not sure how smart he is, but he seems a little dumb. Like you gotta be smarter. If you gonna do something this crazy, you gotta be smarter. Or unless it's just like, fuck it, I'm just trying to get caught. I don't know. I'm not condoning this shit. I'm just saying, some of these crimes that we see and people do is like, what the fuck? Like, you didn't think this shit through. But anyway, I'm guessing that's probably how they figured out he was in LA. So they were able to find this dude in LA. And mind you, by this time, he ain't got dreads. He got the kinky twist. He got kinky twist in his hair, so he don't look like this. He got the little kinky twist in his hair, like the little pretty girl hairstyles type shit. Yeah, he got one of those, real feminine, zesty. But anyway, he was arraigned in Queens Supreme Court on 18-count indictment Friday after being extradited from Los Angeles. So he was out here in Los Angeles for I don't know how long. They say this happened in 2018. Maybe the investigation but either way, it's 2022. He was just extradited I don't know, a few days ago. I don't know. But he faces a slew of charges, including murder, sexual conduct, and grand larceny. Now, you probably like, Amp, he killed her. What you talking about? Sexual misconduct. How could he had sex with her dead body. This dude killed her, had sex with her dead body, stole her debit and credit card, went to Los Angeles. Don't know how they found you out there, but paid for the plane ticket with her credit card. After this point, her family finds her dead, strangled. And so, of course, at this point, it's a dead woman's banking and information just still living on in the world. So I'm figuring that's probably how they caught him. But as they find him in LA at a hotel that I'm assuming, I'm not totally sure, I couldn't find nothing on it, but I'm assuming he paid for it with her information. I don't know, I'm just putting that out there. But this is the point, and this is why the message of this story has to be deeper than what we see in here. It's this dating app, these social networks, these things that you like, even the metaverse. I'm scared of the metaverse. Everybody else trying to be all excited, trying to NFT wall pictures and shit for their houses and shit. I'm like, bruh, I'm furnish a place I ain't gonna physically be able to be in. I don't know, but maybe I'm just not catching up that. But anyway, he's found in the hotel room with a woman that he is keeping against her will. Again, I'm going to say that again. He got a woman that he met off Tinder, another victim. She's in the hotel room. He's not letting her go. I believe he was physically abusing her, assaulting her, beating her, and things like that. He's a sick individual. Not an excuse for why he can't go to that special place that rhymes with jail. Just a lot hot as no excuse. He seems pretty smart. He was able to put a play together to go from one state to another. We're gonna give you the credit you deserve, all of it. But this dude is a wild person, a threat, a danger to whatever. But this is why this social app, dating apps, is not. It's not cooking. It's not cooking. You know what I'm saying? Like, to get a genuine interaction, and don't get me wrong, there's people that found love on these websites and dating sites and all that. You know, it's possible. But just from Big Amp Dog, you know, I just want to talk to the young women and the young men, because guess what? It's not only young women that's being taken advantage of. Tinder dates from hell. It's actually men too. You know, you hear a lot about it's this new term they have called lining up. So a woman will meet you on Tinder. Y'all get to conversating. And it's probably not just Tinder. Let me not give Tinder just all the bad rep, but all the social media networks that you use to try to find love. I don't know. But the thing is men are getting just as much taken advantage of as well. So you meet this pretty girl, and a lot of times, I go back to this saying, if it's too good to be true, it usually is. So if you get in the conversation from a person, it might be catfish, but it might be real. But if you get in a conversation from a person that you like, oh my God, I ain't like, you know what you normally be at, and then you know what you know. So if it's like a way big difference, then you kind of should red flag. Like, hold on, why? You know, I mean, that's just being honest with ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know where that went, but anyway. It's basically red flags. You can find red flags anywhere. But this dude was basically going around meeting these women, wooing them. Like, I mean, you got to have a mouthpiece to be able to meet a person on a dating app, and within a certain small amount, very small window of time, being able to, you know, get their trust to be able to pop up at their homes and, you know, things like that, you know. And they say he's duped a lot. He's duped a lot of women into going out on a date, and he played the charmer online. That's what they call him, the charmer. So he was able to figure out a way to get in, you know. It's just sad that, you know, a woman, or, you know, even men, like I was saying, men get lined up by pretty women too, you know, to where you'll sit there and you'll think that you're about to have this random spectacular rendezvous, and then next thing you know, you got 30 people coming out with guns to your head talking about, put your hands up, I guess. I don't know what they say. But yeah, you know, so this dude, he lived in New Haven, Connecticut. Yeah, this is sad. Just, you know, because this is just one particular situation, but they're saying that this dude he's been, basically, he's been doing this, you know, and, you know, to be able to, in North Hollywood Hotel. So he was in a North Hollywood hotel. I'm not sure where in North Hollywood Hotel. I don't know, it must have been in one of the motels, probably off of San Fernando or something. I don't know. I just made that up, Lancashire or something. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So Stewart's body was discovered by her brother, but they had already said dude had already left. You know, so now that he's in custody, they say that he's facing 25 years to life in prison if he's convicted. He's charged with murder in the second degree, grand larceny in the fourth degree, larceny, sexual misconduct, identity theft in the second and third degree, unlawful possession of personal identification information in the third degree, and criminal possession of stolen property in the fourth degree. You know, I don't know. It doesn't seem like, I don't know, you got to be a sick individual, because for that woman to invite you to her house, she clearly was liking you. I'm not sure if, you know, y'all was going to go to the necessary basis that clearly you was trying to get to. You just wanted her to be dead while you did it. But I don't get that But this dude needs to go away very, very long and very. He needs to go to hell. Like, I ain't gonna. I'm trying to be politically correct and all that. Shout out to all the new subscribers. But shit like this, um, uh, he's a monster, and he preyed on people weaker than him. You know what I'm saying? And just looking at the way he looked when they were taking him out of the jail with the kinky twist in his hair. It seemed like he probably has a strong hatred for women. And we see that a lot of times with men who have secret, I guess you would say, secret drives, as far as he may be into men or different type of things other than women. So he has a resentment towards a real woman because maybe he has a struggle with, being accepted or getting respected or whatever. So a lot of times we see situations like this and they have a resentment for these women. So even if it started off as just an innocent conversation, he's already taken it to the next level in his mind, I would assume. Excuse me. So yeah, let's do our best to, you got to vet these people out. I guess if you're going to be on social media apps, there is this thing called catfish, and it's still happening very, very often in our communities. So you have to at least meet in public places, and do not let nobody come to your house. Don't let nobody know your personal information. Don't let nobody know nothing about you on social media, like on nothing this internet. I ain't even talking about dating sites. I'm talking about just period. Anything you put out there can and will be used against you. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's harmful or just a way that somebody could use to get one up on you. This is a prime example of what we shouldn't be doing. Just period. But let me see if I can find y'all the little news clip with this dude wearing the with him wearing his whatchamacallits the kinky twist.
Socks are the #1 most requested item in homeless shelters.
We don't want to hear any commercials. Sorry about that. It's a long ass commercial, bruh.
Him with murder and sexual assault. Investigators in Queens, after meeting on a dating app, has been extradited to New York to face charges. 21-year-old Danielle Drayton had been held in California on an unrelated crime, and the Queens District Attorney has now charged him with murder and sexual assault. Investigators say 29-year-old Samantha Stewart was found strangled at her home in Jamaica in 2018 after a date with Drayton. If convicted, he could face up to 25 years to life in prison.
Yeah, so you hear 25 years in life in prison is not enough. Yeah, he shouldn't never be able to get out. That's just what I say. Yeah, so what I would say is just a word to the wise. Just, protect yourself, protect your surroundings, and protect your loved ones, and just do as you can to, I guess, just do what you can to help those that don't know. So if you know somebody that's just super excited, probably haven't had a love life or whatever the case may be, just give them the red flags. Even if you come off as a hater, you know what I'm saying? I've mastered this shit to where I'm the most annoying family member in my family. But guess what? You're gonna get the truth. You're gonna get the motherfucking truth. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just yeah, you gotta be able to, go with your gut, and just prayers to Samantha's family and, her friends, and may this dude do every bit of time, and hopefully they could figure out a stipulation in the law to give him more time than what he deserved. But I don't see anything less than life, and I don't see him being able to get out. You're 31 years old, so at that point, all that, oh, he's an adolescent and this and that's just out the window. You feel me? But yeah, as always, man, y'all like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Big Am Dog said, what's the deal? Let me know what y'all think, man. Have y'all ever dated on social media? Is it cool? Is it as kicked up as they make it seem? Or do you get those moments where you feel like, oh, this is a predatory person? Like, do you get those vibes? Is there any way to be able to put safety things in play to help prevent situations like this? Could the dating apps do more to make sure that, people are being held responsible for their actions? Are we actually proving that these people are who they are and not using a photo of somebody else from 15 years ago? Things like that. I got a bunch of questions, but y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, and I'm gonna holla at y'all. As always, peace.